superb streak. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Escapes the pocket. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Here he goes. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Trojans have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Trying to find room. It's Braswell. Look at that powerful running. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone earlier with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return. What the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Georgia Tech, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. To the air, it's Wilson. Close to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Trojans. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
USC, 21, Georgia Tech, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Pulls it in. It's Cook. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Reed. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the try here for the extra point.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Georgia Tech, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Got to be impressed by the accuracy of this throw and the effort by the receiver to make the catch. He just couldn't get his foot down for the touchdown.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
To throw, it's Wilson. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
PET is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Braswell. Some hard running there through a tackle. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Back to pass. It's Wilson. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Reed. The pass rush gets home. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So from the 16-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in, it's Cook. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to scramble. He finds some space. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's reeled in. It's Cook. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pass rush closing in. Nice grab. It's Valentine. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in this second half of this playoff game.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. Nothing doing in that play. D-tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans move into the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. With the catch, it's Phillips. And that's good for a first down near the 40. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man steps out at the 28. shotgun running play call. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Important second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that.
Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
14.
Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense.
He's in the clear. Past the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Back to throw. It's Wilson. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
The Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator has spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period.
21.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Pulls it in. It's Valentine. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Defense is coming after him. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Trojans are in the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Makes the grab. It's Valentine. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They stop in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. To throw, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment. But now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks